I've been at my sister's a lot, and I just been recently sick. So once some people get in here, I will tell you guys what's been going on. But because I'm sure you guys want to know. I know Novaro. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. If I'm not, I'm sorry. But anyway, I've just been recently sick. I got sick like Saturday, like really, like at almost 4 o'clock p.m. And good morning, Kai. And okay, and so because I was throwing up, I couldn't sleep. I was throwing up all night long. So my sister was in. I just want to say big shout out to my sister, because she was my biggest support system then, because my dad was at Cheryl's, his girlfriend's. But anyway, she was there in the room with me. She was right next to me on the bed while I was throwing up, and when it got really bad, she started rubbing my back, and yeah, and you know, so then her and my brother-in-law took me to the hospital about almost 3 o'clock in the morning, and I got in like at 3:45, I would say, to the emergency room. So then, because I was throwing up I ended up throwing up in the car. I was throwing up in the waiting room. I couldn't keep anything down, you guys. It was terrible. But anyway, I got into the room. They gave me some fluids. They gave me some medicine through my IV. So, and ever since then, I haven't been throwing up. It's just I've been having the chest pain right here, and also the cramps from all the vomiting, because I was vomiting constantly, like no breaks in between. Yeah, I'm still having the chest pain and the cramps, but that's only because I was vomiting so much. I had no breaks in between, so it was like every 5 seconds that I was throwing up. So, yeah. Like I couldn't eat anything, I couldn't drink anything. I was my dad thought it was constipation. So basically they gave me some Zofran, some morphine for the pain, some Pepsid, some milk of magnesium. Thank you, Davidson. But anyway, yeah. But they gave me 2 bags of fluids. They took my blood. My blood was so dark, you guys. Like, it was black. It looked black. I mean, honestly, really can't. Honestly, like, I wasn't able to keep anything down, so of course it was like that. But anyway, so yeah, and then, so they had me give them a urine sample too. I couldn't give them a urine sample. I couldn't give them a urine sample at least until I got some fluids. So I was able to give them a little bit, just a little bit after some fluids, because I could not go, because I was very dehydrated, so yeah. But they told me to eat stuff that's easy on the stomach and to come back if symptoms worsen. Yeah, so yeah, guys, like, it was terrible. And you know what really upset me, you guys, was my dad. My dad didn't text me or anything to check up on me. That was the worst part. Like, you're my dad, you're supposed to check on me. Like, if I'm sick and you're at Cheryl's, you can at least text me, ask me if I'm alright. He said that he was checking on his girlfriend, because his girlfriend's sugar is very high. But I'm over here at my sister's throwing up every 5 seconds. Yeah, honestly, that really upset me. And I already told my dad I'd been throwing up. And yeah, and I told my dad because usually he doesn't stay the weekends, but she wanted him to stay the weekend, so he did. And I texted my dad. I was like, hey, Dad, I wish you wouldn't stay the weekend because I'm not feeling good. And he read it, but he completely ignored me. And my sister got on to him. My sister was like, well, and he kept saying, I'm not ignoring her. Well, that's BS, because he was ignoring me. So, yeah, because honestly, my sister didn't think I was in good hands because she tried to give me some medicine. Like, she gave me Pepto-Bismol twice. I throwed that all up. And she gave me some other medicine. I threw that all up. And stuff like that. It just got really bad. So it got to the point where, you know, she woke up my brother-in-law, and he took me to the hospital. So yeah, and we were there until at least about 7 a.m. So, but anyway, and my nephew was also there. My nephew is out of school, so yeah, my nephew is out of school for a while since he graduated from elementary. But anyway, yeah, my nephew was also very concerned about me. My nephew heard me throwing up. I was in his room because when I'm there, I sleep in his room, and he sleeps on the couch because I don't like getting woken up. So, but anyway, my nephew and the dog came up to the room, and and my nephew is like, are you feeling alright? And then he's like, and then I started throwing up, and he's like, ooh. And then he goes out, and then he comes back in, and after I'm done, and he's like, are you feeling alright? Do you need anything? And I'm like, no, I'm good. and the dog was on the bed just looking at me like at least I had some family that was there for me. So I just want to shout out my big sister Elizabeth for being there for me while I was going through that, because she really didn't have to. And I told her yesterday I appreciate her doing that for me, because we were at Food Lion. And I was like, you really didn't, and I told her you really didn't have to. And I was like, well, I wanted to because you're my sister. And you know, like, I'm just glad she was at least there for me. Like when my dad was at Cheryl's and my dad was just completely ignoring me and not checking on me. Like, I get it was the middle of the night, but you could have at least woken up and at least texted me and checked on me. You could have at least did that. Do you get along with your dad's girlfriend? Yes, yes, I do. It's just, I feel like she's, you know, taking him away from me and my siblings, like, cause, like, even when my dad is home, he's still on the phone with her, and I wish he wouldn't be. Like, it's really been getting to me, because, you know, I just feel like I've lost my dad, you know? Does she get involved with your family, or just your dad? Well, sometimes sometimes I get to see her. Like, there's this one time we went mini golfing. I did talk to my dad. My dad just won't listen, so. But anyway, there was this one time we went mini golfing, me, my dad, and my dad's girlfriend, and I got a hole in one. It was my first it was my first game, literally. Like, guys, that was the first time I ever played mini golf, and I got a hole in one. Like, it was crazy. But yeah, then after that, we got ice cream. I got what you call a s'mores sundae. It was so good. And sometimes when her son was living with his girlfriend, you know, I would come over to watch the NASCAR races with her, or sometimes I would spend the night if I had an appointment in that same exact city that she's in. And you know, sometimes I stay up to watch basketball and stuff like that, because honestly, guys, I couldn't get into any other sports until I met his girlfriend. Don't get me wrong, I like her and all, but I just wish, that that she would let me have time with my dad. Like, yes, I get time with my dad, but when I tell my dad I want to spend time with him, he only spends at least an hour with me. And then he calls her straight back after an hour. And I don't like that. Hello, Ramen. Hello, Piper. I'm not answering where I'm from. Oh, Kai, did you put the rules in already? I'm so sorry. I'm gonna have to scroll up. Oh, yes, you did. I am so sorry. I got, carried away. Well, if you're new, Ramen, welcome to the channel. So basically, my name is Laura. I am currently 24 years old, and I usually do chugging, but I'm taking a break due to my health, because my health is not necessarily that great. I'm doing good, Piper. How are you? And but yeah, but just this channel is family friendly. We speak only English here, and we're just nothing inappropriate. Just read the rules, and just respect that. If I don't want to share where I'm from, just respect that I'm not comfortable with sharing that information, okay? But yeah, and I'm also taken. I have a boyfriend, and he is the most amazing man I've ever met in my entire life. Like, what's your best moment in 2025? Dang. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know. This year's been tough, honestly. This year has been tough, honestly. There, Kirthina. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. If I'm not, I apologize. But anyway, Piper, and to all the new people, welcome. We're happy to have you here. And if you enjoy this channel, make sure to like and subscribe and turn on your post notifications. I haven't been live lately because of my health and because I've been at my sister's a lot. So, yeah. What? What? No, I've never rode a horse. I want to, but I'm scared that the horse is gonna go crazy and I'm gonna fall off the horse. Your dad has a horse? Really? So, tell me, what do you guys like to do for fun? Yeah, but I'm afraid it's gonna hurt though if I fall off the horse. But Kai, I don't know what this girl is laughing about when she's like, ha ha ha, gotcha. Like, what? I am so confused right now, guys. Always good to face fears. Well, I'm glad you have friends, Piper. I barely have any friends, honestly. Ooh, making bracelets? Hi, Hi, honey. Also, guys, Ace Money is my roleplay son. He's not my real son. I know, Kai. I mean in real life. You know? Like real friends. I only have like one real friend right now. Actually, two. Yeah. But, yeah, guys, Ace Money is not my real son. Ooh. That's a good question. What do you mean profession? I'm sorry, I'm autistic, so... Yes. Yes, I do mom roleplay. So... Oh, okay. So... Because I want to become a mom one day, and I feel like the only, like, I just want to practice becoming a mother, and I want to be the best mother I can be to my future children. So I basically do it for practice. Hi, Matthew. How are you? But anyway. Jeez, I don't know. I don't feel comfortable sharing my roleplay son's age unless he's comfortable with it. Honestly, I would, Kai, but I'm... Yeah, he's only a year older than me. I'm gonna be 25 in December, so he's only a year older than me. But guys, he's the best roleplay son I've ever had. Like, honestly, like, you know... Okay, but anyway, I don't know, Kai, because I'm gonna be going to a day program. Because my dad is gonna get me to go to a day program, and they're gonna be teaching me stuff about how to live on my own and stuff like that. So yeah, and you know, I just... Yeah, it does different things. So it's not just the day program. It's, they're gonna teach me to, how to live on my own. Which I wish I could, but houses nowadays, guys, are expensive, man. Like honestly, guys, for those of you that are new, I am a Trump supporter, and if that, you know, you don't like that, I'm sorry. I just like to be honest, and, you know, if you don't like Trump, I support that. But, yeah, I'm starting to go to a day program too, honey. So, basically... Dang, Piper. But anyway, guys, Jones. My name is Laura. Welcome to my channel. Aww. Thank you, honey. But yeah, also, guys, my roleplay son, Ace Money, also has a girlfriend. And, you know, yeah, and... Okay, Piper. Well, thank you for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Please make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already, if you enjoyed. And I'll see you next time. Have a great day. I got a smartwatch for my job recently. I love it so much. That's nice. Oh, Kai, how is your fiance doing? Yeah, that does sound nice. Oh, I've never been to the fair. I want to go though. Like, I'm not a real mom. I'm not a real mom, Tyler, but I'm a roleplay mom. So Ace Money is pretty much my roleplay son. Mom, how are you doing this year? Could be better, honestly. My health hasn't been great. But I feel like I'm doing it to myself because, I'm not necessarily eating healthy, per se. Yeah. Yeah, my boyfriend has also asked me if I've ever been to the carnival, and I was like, no, never. And he was shocked. He was like, he was so shocked. And he told me maybe that's one of the things we can do together once, we're seeing each other in real life. Like, I barely get to go out anywhere, Kai. I would if I could afford it, but my boyfriend said he's gonna take me one day. Yeah, but I just can't afford it. I'm broke. I'm dead broke. But oh my God, are you serious? Who is it? Who is it? Yeah, but the thing is, I don't know when I'm gonna meet my boyfriend. I don't know when. Like, he's trying to save up money so he can see me. Yo, is it Kendrick Lamar? Or is it Drake? Or who is it? Because honestly, guys, the Super Bowl halftime show with Kendrick Lamar, it made me a big fan of Kendrick Lamar. Like, honestly, like, oh my god. Is your girlfriend coming coming with you too? Oh my god. I've been wanting to go to a music concert. I've never been to a music concert, guys. Guys, I've never been to a music concert. My sister has been to so many. Howdy, y'all. uh, sorry, I had to when I saw that name. Tom Greenan? Never heard of him. But hello, Tommy, how are you? If you're new here, welcome to the channel. Yeah, I watched it too. I loved it. It made me a big fan of him. But the smile he gave when he said, "Say Drake," was crazy. It was diabolical. I'm good. Oh, you saw Kid Laroi last night? That's nice. Honestly, the only song I really listened to by Kid Laroi was that "Stay." I believe it was by Kid Laroi featuring Justin Bieber, right? Oh yeah, the "Stay." I love the "Stay" song, especially Justin Bieber's verse. Guys, when I was a kid, I had a big crush on I had a big crush on Justin Bieber. I was made fun of for it too. But yeah, like I used to be obsessed with Justin Bieber when I was a kid. It was crazy. You should listen to the song "How Does It Feel" by Kid Laroi. Okay, I'll write that down. I was the opposite. I hated Justin Bieber growing up. Well, did you guys see that his wife they had a son together? Jack Blues Bieber? Did you guys see that? Okay, guys, I'm gonna get a peek. Guys, as you know, I'm a Bills fan, and And I have a best friend that is a Bills fan. And he sends me stuff, and he sent me the Bills schedule. Like, look at this, guys. I can name almost all the players on this, guys. Hold on, let me show you guys. So let's see. This is Josh Allen, my quarterback. That's I believe Khalil Shakir. That's Keon Coleman, Greg Russo right there, and that's Terrell Bernard. I'm not sure who that is though. But yeah, our first regular season game is against Baltimore. That's a night game. That's Sunday, September 7th. That's the day of my brother's birthday too, guys. And then Sunday, September 14th, 1 p.m. we play the New York Jets. And then Thursday, September 18th, 8:15 p.m. we play Miami. Then, as you guys can see, like, so yeah, like, this is the Bills schedule. I cannot wait, guys. I am so excited. I really think the Bills are going to go to the Super Bowl this year. Like, I strongly believe it. I want to meet my favorite YouTuber, Kai Cenat. Okay. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm trying to look for a pen so I can write that song down that Tommy said to listen to. That's nice. Oh, I see a pen. Okay. Okay, Tommy, what was the song you said it was called by Kid Leroy? Okay, Boys Don't Cry by Tom Grennan. Dang, this pen don't work. Sorry, guys. Okay, I need to throw away this pen since it doesn't work. And I'm gonna have to get a... Hi, Nicole! And I'm gonna have to get a pen from downstairs. So, be right back, guys. Okay, guys, I found a pen. Okay, so he said it was Boys Don't Cry by Tom Grennan. And then, let's see, How Does It Feel by Kid Laroi. Okay. Oh, hi, Raven. Long time no see. And hey, babe. Dang, working 24 hours? Dang, you must be tired. But guys, since there's more people here, I'm gonna tell you guys what happened. So on Saturday, I got really sick. I was throwing up like every 5 seconds. So it got so bad to the point where my sister woke up, her fiance, and he took me to the hospital. And my sister stayed with me there in the hospital, in the room and stuff. They gave me 2 bags of fluids. They gave me some medicines through my IV. They took some blood, and you know, they wanted a urine sample, but I couldn't give them one until I got some fluids because I couldn't keep anything down. Cause I just couldn't keep anything down, you guys. It was crazy. But anyway. So yeah. I missed you, babe. Oh, well, I hope you're okay. Are you feeling better? Yeah, I'm still having the pain in my chest, like, right here. And the cramps. That's only because I was vomiting so much. So it's pretty much like I was kind of like exercising my stomach muscles. So, yeah, yeah, so so pretty much I got to the hospital about 3 a.m. and then I got to the room about 3:45 a.m. and then um and then that's when they started giving me the fluids and the medicine and stuff. And um honestly, the pain was worse. Honestly, the pain in my chest was way worse before the medicine. So, yeah, so yeah. But ever since I got the medicine for the nausea and stuff, I haven't been throwing up ever since. Um, so yeah. Um, but what really upset me, you guys, was when my dad didn't even bother to check on me, guys. Like, that upset me. Like, I get it was the middle of the night, but you could have woke your ass up and texted me and asked if I was okay. You could have at least done that. But he didn't. He said he was checking on his girlfriend because his girlfriend had high sugar because she has diabetes. But still, like, doesn't your daughter matter? Like, if you had a daughter, and and your daughter was super sick like that, and it was like in the middle of the night, wouldn't you wake yourself up and check on her? Like, I sure as hell would. I sure as hell would. But I'm just thankful my sister was there, because my sister was right next to me on the bed while I was throwing up. And when it got really bad, my sister would rub my back, and she would tell me to she would tell me to take slowly deep breaths and stuff like that. But it was getting so bad. But it was getting so bad to the point where I just couldn't. I couldn't, breathe. I couldn't, do anything because it was unbearable. Yeah, babe, if we had a daughter and she was super sick like that, wouldn't you wake up and check on her? I know you would. And just, when my dad did that, that really hurt me. And, I literally because my dad stayed the weekend, because his girlfriend wanted him to. But I told my dad, I was like, I wish you wouldn't stay the weekend because I'm not feeling good. He read it and completely ignored me. And my sister was confronting him, and And he kept saying I wasn't ignoring her and stuff like that. And, you know, that hurt. Because, you know, like, that's just messed up. It's okay, Raven. But anyway. So, yeah. I've talked to my dad about my concerns before, but honestly, he doesn't care to listen anymore, and it hurts. It really hurts. Like, I'm sure if I was living with my boyfriend and I was sick like that, he would take me to the hospital right away. I'm pretty sure he would. Because my brother-in-law, even though he was tired and it was like almost 3 o'clock in the morning, he got his ass up and took me to the hospital. Like, I get, you know, my dad can't see when he's driving in the dark. But all I wanted was for him to at least text me asking me if I was okay and stuff like that. But he didn't bother to do that. And that hurt. Like, I couldn't eat anything. I couldn't drink anything because if I did, I would have thrown up. It's okay. But anyway, like I was saying, so like I was saying, he's in here. He's Willie Polk. That's my boyfriend, Willie Polk. He's in here. He's a mod. But anyway, yeah. But anyway, I just, you know, I feel like I've lost my dad because he's changed ever since this woman got into his life. Like, when my mom was still alive, and you know, my mom and dad were still married, like, my dad my dad wasn't like this. And you know, it hurts to see that he can't even care about his own daughter anymore. It hurts. Like, I wouldn't do this to him. Why is he gonna do this to me? Like, if he was throwing up all night long, I would have gotten up and checked on him. I would have done that. But it seems that his girlfriend matters more than his own kids. And it just hurts. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, guys. I don't think it's gonna get better, Raven. I really don't. I get my dad wants me to live my own life and stuff. But you know, he's the only parent I have left. Like, that doesn't mean he can't care about his own kids. I tried to talk to my dad about my concerns, and it's like he gaslights me. That's what it feels like. Because he says he doesn't do this or that, but he does. And it just hurts. Thank you, honey. Thank you, babe. Hi, Jack. Oh. Okay, Raven. But my boyfriend isn't like that. Like, if I was living with my boyfriend and I was sick like that, I'm sure he would take me to the hospital right away. Am I right? Am I right, babe? Ludwing, I would, but I haven't even met my boyfriend in person yet, and I wish, you know, I wish I already did, because, you know, me and him have been dating for 8 months, and, you know, we don't even live that far away. We only live about 2 to 3 hours, maybe 4 hours, depending on traffic. Like, I get he doesn't have a car, but, you know, buses are not that expensive. Like, he can take a bus and just do some walking, and take a bus again, do some walking, and stuff like that. Like, I just, you know, most couples meet like after, you know, about 7 months or something like that. And my dad, I talked to my dad about that yesterday when he picked me up, and he told me him and his girlfriend were concerned, and that's honestly BS, because if you were concerned about me, you would have texted me asking me if I was alright. At first they thought it was my acid reflux, but usually I don't get super sick like that from my acid reflux. So where is my dad now? Downstairs. He's downstairs, but I'd rather not talk to him right now because I'm upset, so. Plus he's not gonna bother to listen anyway. And that just hurts. Raven, I'd rather not you do that. I'd rather my boyfriend do that than anything. Like honestly, at least I was at my sister's while I was sick, and my sister was there for me. My sister was right on the bed next to me, and she stayed up all night with me while I was throwing up, and she was just there for me. And at least I had my sister there, and I'm thankful that I had my sister. I'm thankful that I had my sister and my brother-in-law and my nephew and the dog that were concerned about me and that checked on me. I'm mostly glad about my sister because she was there for me. She stayed in the room with me. When it got really bad, she would rub my back, and when it got to every 5 seconds that I would be throwing up, she woke up her fiance and he took us to the hospital. I would, but my boyfriend is trying to save up money. And anyway, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get off here. I'm upset right now, and I don't like being upset on live because I'm all about positivity here. Well, I hope things get better, but I am about to crash. Okay. Well, I'm gonna be getting off here. So I'll see you guys whenever I go live again. I don't know when, but I'll try my best. I will, Raven, thank you. But I love you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Whenever that may be. I love you guys. Love you too, Raven.